Imagine a world shrouded in perpetual twilight. The sun dips below the horizon and darkness descends, complete and absolute. This is a world where humans have never known the warmth of a hearth fire, the comforting crackle of burning wood. In this reality, the very concept of fire, of harnessing the power of flame, remains undiscovered. The absence of fire is not just the absence of light and heat, it is the absence of a powerful force that shaped human evolution and civilization. Without fire, how would we have cooked our food, transforming tough roots and raw meat into digestible meals? How would we have sought refuge from the biting cold of winter nights? The story of humanity, in a world without fire, takes a dramatically different path. This is a world where the night holds a different kind of dominion. Without fire to push back the darkness, human activity would be largely confined to daylight hours. The rhythms of life would be dictated by the rising and setting of the sun, shaping everything from social interactions to the development of tools and technologies. One of the most profound impacts of a fireless world would be on our diet. The ability to cook food is a defining characteristic of our species. It allowed us to extract more nutrients from food, making it easier to digest and reducing the energy required for digestion. Without fire, our ancestors would have had to rely on a purely raw food diet. This would have had significant implications for human physiology and social structures. Chewing and digesting raw food requires more energy and time. Our ancestors would have spent a considerable portion of their day foraging and consuming food, leaving less time for other activities. The development of tools for grinding and pounding food would have been essential, shaping early technologies. The types of food available would also have been limited. Without fire to soften tough fibers and break down toxins, many plants and animals would have been inedible. This would have restricted human populations to regions with abundant sources of easily digestible raw food, shaping migration patterns and influencing the development of early settlements. Fire provides not only warmth, but also protection from predators and insects. In a fireless world, our ancestors would have had to find other ways to cope with the elements and the dangers of the night. Natural shelters such as caves and rock overhangs would have been highly sought after. Clothing would have been essential, not just for warmth, but also for protection. Early humans might have used animal hides, leaves, and other natural materials to create rudimentary garments. The development of techniques for sewing and fastening these materials would have been crucial, leading to early forms of weaving and textile production. The absence of fire would have also influenced the development of architecture. Without fire for warmth and light, structures would have been designed primarily for protection from the elements and predators. Buildings might have been built with thick walls to insulate against the cold, with limited openings to prevent heat loss. While the absence of fire would have presented significant challenges, it would also have spurred innovation in other areas. Without fire to harden wood and melt metals, early humans would have had to rely on different materials and techniques for tool making. Stone, bone, and other natural materials would have been essential resources. The development of sophisticated knapping techniques for shaping stone tools would have been paramount. Similarly, bone and antler would have been used to create a variety of tools and weapons, from needles and awls to spears and harpoons. The absence of fire might have also spurred advancements in other areas, such as the development of water-powered machinery or the harnessing of wind energy. Without the ability to control fire, humans might have been driven to explore alternative sources of energy and power, leading to different technological innovations.